What's going on, YouTube, man? This is your boy CJ, aka the Gym Slasher himself, man. You can reach me at IG, Gym Slasher CJ83. You also can reach me here on YouTube and stuff. If you got some of my contacts, feel free to reach out to me if you want to hear any kind of specific things. I'm there for it. This one is a request that I got, so I appreciate the direct message, basically, to just say, hey man, can we speak on this? I just want to I want to get your insight on some things. I also got a couple of messages saying, man, when we gonna see you work out? When we gonna see you in action? I know you've been talking about it, so that's coming as well. I told y'all before, I promise you it's coming. I promise you it's coming. Just a little patience. I lead by example for sure. So you're gonna see me get that going. But I just want to get these lectures in, some of these in, so you can revert back to them when you're seeing some more visuals of what I was saying and what I was talking about. With that being said, you read thumbnail, New Year's resolutions, going into the gym for the first time or the first time in a long time. Those two things, we're going to try to touch on those. And I may do a part 2 of it because I don't want to be too expansive in one video. So if y'all want a part 2 of it, man, let me know. Put it in the comments, put it in, give me a message or something to let me know, hey, man, I need a part 2. I need you to elaborate more on this part. Need you to elaborate more on that. I can do it. I ain't got no problem with that. I love to talk about this stuff. It's a passion of mine. I love it. So with that being said, we're going to start with the ladies, right? Let's start collectively. It can be intimidating for both men and women going into the gym. We're going to talk about the first time, like you haven't been to the gym since high school, since you had to go to get a grade, right? Maybe college, because you was playing sports, you're no longer playing, you don't see the point in it. But now you're older, you're going, okay, I need to get myself in there. Understand, I always say this for people that are going back into the gym or having gone in a long time. It's not just the gym. It's not just going to the gym. You're making a goal of changing your life. And I'm not trying to be like exaggerative to that. I'm not trying to make it all grandiose or speaking in hyperbole. That's the truth. You're saying you're going to the gym to work out because your health, or you want to improve your health, you want to get better, right? So it's a lifestyle change. You got to change your goal when you talk about, oh, I'm gonna go and go work out. You're actually saying you want to go and get a lifestyle change. You have to say it in that context because it's that serious. By saying you go into the gym, it's easier to drop it off. And it's easier to fall through because you think that just going to the gym is going to get you the results you want. The gym is one part of your health. It's one part of your life. It's a significant part, yes, but it's still just a part, right? So the mindset in what you need to be saying, or what you should be saying in terms of that statement of, or that goal of, I need to go to the gym, is more, this goal of mine is a lifestyle change. Not only I need to go to the gym, I need to eat right, I need to sleep better. All right, I need to sleep for more hours. I need to drink more water, right? I need to put those things together because I'm making a goal of a lifestyle change. You can't make that lifestyle change on January 1st. You got to make that change now, a month going in, 2 months going in, when you start doing that, formulating that strategy to start going, okay, I need to start weaning myself off of things and start limiting certain things now. So when I go January 1st, January 2nd, whatever, I'm ready. I've already been running a little bit. I've been jogging a little bit. Remember, like I said in videos before, your start line is your start line. There is no such thing as cheating on the start line. You may set your goal here, but you can start back here and work your way to it. It's your goal, right? I just want to get you in the mindset that it is a lifestyle change. You're changing your lifestyle. That is the goal. If that's not what you want to do, then you just may have to figure out when you want to do gym, working out, and getting all that stuff together. Because what's going to happen is this. You say, all right, I'm going to go to the gym. My goal is to get to the gym and start working out, right? This is the problem that happens. And this is for men and women alike. You go in there, you're going to see people that's already full on in working out. You'll see the experts. You see the more above intermediate, right? You're not just going to see the average gym person. You're not going to see the novice like yourself or the person that ain't been there in a while. You're going to walk in and you're going to see some advanced people doing some advanced things and their results, their physical presence about themselves, male or female, right? Cut, ripped, strong, solid, walk around with the swag, confidence, and all that. And you can get intimidated by those things. And then as you're lifting and you're seeing those individuals that are advanced, you're looking to try to get to them, or you're scared of being like them. You don't want to get too bulky or too big, or you're scared that you're worried about not achieving them. And either way can deter you from walking out of there and leaving and not coming back again and going, you know what, that gym life ain't for me because I don't want to be that, or oh, they think they're this and that, and you talk yourself out of it because you're only thinking about the gym aspect of it. You're not thinking about yourself and going, hey, shout out to them, cool for them, but I'm doing this and I'm at my own pace. No one cares about each and everybody's pace. They care about their own goals and their own pace. And if you are worried about somebody else, you're already behind. You're doing it wrong. You should be in there running your race, staying in your lane, right? So when you get into that gym, you should be thinking of, okay, this is one part of my part that I want to work on is as a lifestyle change. My eating habits, my day-to-day other habits of having a consistent sleep pattern, being less stressed, those things are starting to kick in and work. But now I'm here in the gym, right? This is when things separate, right? One part aspect. So I've always said this, for men, when they come in for the first time or haven't been there for a while, right? They work out, they go too much. Men do too much. They go too far, right? They come in, they ain't done it, and they still thinking they back in college, or they still thinking they back in high school, where they were just lifting however much at that time. Well, if you haven't lifted for a while, those muscles and those muscle fibers tend to deteriorate because they haven't used so much. But you still in that mindset of, oh yeah, I could go in here and just get it popping. I could get start and jump in with those experts that you see in this lifting 225, 250, 310. And now you throwing plates on there knowing that you haven't lifted like that in a minute. So you want to keep up, and guess what? You get hurt. You get injured, right? Now that sets you back. That sets you 2 weeks back, 3 weeks back. And now your confidence is shot. So now you're eating, depressed, and people like to find that comfort food. So now you even further back. Now when you come in, you was worse off now or at that present than you were when you started before, because you went too far. You went too much. You did too much at too little time. Gentlemen, take your time. Run your race. Stay in your lane. Your testosterone will kick in and you will start seeing progression, but follow your progression. Don't worry about those guys doing that events. If anything, you could holler at them, man. They most expand, especially, experienced gym guys such as myself, others way well advanced and way far more. They don't mind being, hey man, what do I do on this? Or how do I get to this? If they're smart like myself and intelligent, they ain't going to steer you wrong. They ain't going to tell you nothing crazy, but they're going to tell you, hey, just take your time. Start here, work the technique. Fellas, work the technique. Start technique first. Get your technique down. When you get your technique down, the strength comes after that. I can't stress this anymore enough. Take your time, get the technique in. Everything else follows from that point forth. But it starts with your technique. That means less weight, whether it be your bench, whether it be your squat, if you're into deadlifts, if you're in an incline bench press, curls, tricep extensions, all that. Anything that's with weight resistance. Start not dirt low, but low enough to where you working on your form. The form is everything. The strength is going to come. That's just natural. Your body will respond to that strength and that resistance. It's more so getting the technique down. When you start getting your technique, and that's the consistency part of it, that's the discipline of it, that's the routine, everything else will begin to fall in place. And you're running your race and staying in your lane, you're not trying to over jump. So work on that, fellas. Technique first. Pace yourself. You'll catch up to that stuff because you'll listen to your body in over a 3-4 week regimen. Then you can move up a little bit and then keep Keep going after that. After that, reset your goals, start up again, reset, start up again. All right. So fellas, chill out. Stop trying to lift and then you breaking your technique, which means you could pull a muscle, pinch a nerve. Worse, you could dislocate something, right? You could hyperextend something, and then that puts you way back. It's going to start you all over, or then you may not. That's where men and males put the gym life and workout life on the shelf because they hurt and their pride is shot, and now they don't want to do anything, right? So fellas, take your time, man. You don't have to go where yesteryear's over. I can't keep up with 23-year-old CJ. I can't keep up with Jim Slasher 23. That man was off the chain. But 41-year-old CJ, yeah, I'm telling my age, right? I can keep up with him. We good. I'm in the 40 club. We good. I'm gonna be all right. 23 CJ, I'm not messing with that dude. That dude was on a whole different other level. Not touching him. We good, right? So put that aside. Ladies, you know I love y'all, right? Listen, you guys, I ain't gonna even lie. Ladies, y'all frustrate me the most in the gym. Fellas annoy me when they first come in, they thinking they can live the whole world again and relive yesteryear. They annoy me, but y'all, goodness, y'all frustrate me because y'all leave so much talent, so much skill on the table when you guys come in that gym, right? There's so many myths about women working out and thinking you guys are going to turn into big, testosterone driven women and all that. There are women that follow in that aspect more to say that they may be using some things, okay? When you see something like that, not all of them, some of them are just genetically freaks of nature. They cut up from pow, everything, and they got knots in their triceps, and some are just completely natural. In the gym life, they say natty, Natty, but they're just full natural, right? That could be the case. More often than not, they're doing something else. But with you that just coming in, just talking about your health, talking about your fitness, don't be scared about as you progress to add up on weight. Challenge yourself. The problem with a lot of women that come in and they're working out and they get in the groove, they get going, is that they get scared of adding weight. They get scared of moving to that next level of pushing themselves because they're scared of bulking. Ladies, I'm telling you now, that's not going to happen more. So are you going to develop some muscle? Yes. But more or less, you'll stay in your frame and stay in your femininity, and you're not going to get all neck bound and tricep and all that unless you work dedicatedly, strictly on that. Most of you ladies, it's the squats, it's the deadlifts, it's to accentuate y'all legs. Y'all big on that. We know that. Guys love to get on the curls and the bench. Girls love to work on the lower extremities. That's just how it is. And typically, you go to most gyms, you're going to see that, right, on either side. But ladies, don't be scared of, as you're progressing in your workouts, to go, okay, you know what? I didn't hit these 2 plates. I was squatting 135. I think I could put another 10 on each side. Or I think I could put 15 on each side. Or you know what? This has been getting so light, I think I can get up to 25 on each side, right? Push yourselves. I see so many times where as I'm moving and progressing in my workouts and training and doing that, in my gym, I'm routine. Everyone is in there that I see that's pretty much routine. I can tell you their workouts faster than I could do mine. I know exactly what most people are going to do in the gym and where we all kind of move around at and all that. And I just can't help it. The trainer and me be looking, just observing from a trainer perspective of men and women and stuff like that in terms of what they're doing and if their technique is right. I'm always thinking in that mindset. And the biggest thing when I see females and women working out and I'm like, okay, this is like the 4th, 5th week and they're still on that same weight. And sometimes I just want to come over there and be like, add some weight to that. Like understand this. If you lifting and you starting to find yourself doing this as you lifting, and you looking around and you looking at the clock, if you're doing that, the weight is too light for you. The weight is way too light for you. Go up, because when the weight is a little bit more, you will no longer be doing this. You be looking, focus into the mirror or focus into something, because now you need all that brain power, all that concentration to get those weights up, because now you're working. When you're just kind of doing one of these and you're looking around and you're doing 20 reps and 40 reps and you're doing 10 sets of 50, like, what are you doing? You're just wasting time. It's so much resistant training that you could have had, so much resistance that your training is null and void, which then leads to boredom. Then you're going, I'm not getting the results I want. I'm not getting this. I've kind of plateaued, or it's boring now, or I'm not really feeling this. I've did this. I've tried that. That's where the complacency ends up for women, until then they kind of go, you know what? I don't really want to go, or I don't want to add more weight because I just don't want to get too bulky, and then, people be intimidated of me, or I'm not going to feel like I'm going to fit right in my clothes and all that. You start overthinking and you talk yourself out, right? Or the worst, you start comparing yourself to women that are more advanced, that's been working out, and you're trying to figure out why you're not like them, why you haven't got to their results. Or, you're seeing the social media pages or the IG pages or the Instagram, the TikTok or the Facebook magazines and TV, and you're seeing them being voluptuous, or you're seeing this and they're working out. Some of that stuff is tricks, video tricks, picture tricks. Don't fall into everybody else's lane. Ladies, stay in your lane. Work out, have your regimen. For women, you guys are awesome at documenting. You guys are awesome at writing down your notes and stuff in terms of your workouts. Guys, especially like myself, I'm going. I know what we're doing and all that, and most guys don't. And it's always good to have a workout journal, especially as you start, so you can see your progression. You guys do great at that. I want you to look at your journal and see when was the last time you moved up in weight? And if you still on 15 reps and you looking around, ladies, move up, please, so you can get back in that excitement of pushing yourself, of driving yourself, and achieving some goals. You're not going to come out looking like this and talking all deep breath and having an Arnold voice out of nowhere. Come on, it's not going to happen. So, ladies, get into that. Go in and push. Fellas, chill out. It'll come. Trust me, you'll get to the points you need. Take your time. Ladies, push a little bit, not to injure yourself, but push a little bit. Move them weights up. Go to 5, go to 10, 15 at max. Move that up and start getting that resistance back in there. Ladies, don't get intimidated and talk yourself out. The other aspect of it, again, like I said, I'm gonna kind of close it there, because, again, if y'all want a part 2 of that, I can elaborate a little bit more on some other parts of coming into that New Year's phase. But those are the main things that I really want to stress a lot about the most is, males and how we think, females how y'all think, right? Try to break some of that stereotypes that we do. Men lift too much, women lift too little. We need to find a fine tune and find a balance, so that you can not only get the results that you want, but so you can keep longevity into the gym and be excited each day to push yourself and to work the techniques and be patient and enjoy the process, enjoy the journey that you're creating for yourself, and then look back and see where you came from, and then look forward to where you want to go again. Reset your goals, because you're going to hit them. I promise you that you're going to hit your goal. And then some of y'all don't realize, okay, now that I lost 20 pounds, or I lost 15, or now I got that cut. Then you don't know what's next. The next is, okay, reset the goals, achieve some more, find a reset and do it again. Reset again, do it again. That's what the journey is. The joy is the journey, not the end. It's the means to the end. But that would being said, again, I didn't want to go too far. I didn't want to go too far or too long, excuse me. So I'm gonna end it there. I appreciate you guys. Again, hit the like, hit the subscribe, man. Show some love to me, man. I'm gonna keep these popping out. I told y'all I'm gonna keep locking these out, and I'm stand by that. But I appreciate you guys. Again, what is the motto? What's the number 2 things? Who are you? What is your mission? All right. Take care. I love you guys, man. Y'all stay up. Y'all been grateful. I've been so grateful for this, man, and I appreciate you guys. One time.